I just had a chat with an accountability buddy partner, whatever we call these people. Anyway, really great chat. I really enjoyed those chats. But anyway, we were having a chat about the membership that I've created. And the question was thrown out there, should we be calling it a membership? So I'm actually really keen. I want to go through a bit of detail on what this thing includes, but I'm actually really keen to get some input on what people think we should maybe call this. Originally, I did put some polls out originally, and things like productivity circle came back. I just don't know how I feel around the word circle. So I'm liking the word community. I don't know how to word that, whether that's better. Um, yeah, I'm not entirely sure what to call this. So I'm really after some input. So basically, what the membership is, well, let me start with. So we've been working with clients one on one for over 12 years, um, and the membership is based on that experience. So I know a lot of people think of life admin, and I probably promote this a lot too, but we think inboxes, we think emails. And the reason I promote that a lot is because that's literally where we work with clients. So we're in their inboxes every day, and whatever comes in there, we take care of it. So if you think about what comes in through your inbox every single day and literally think of that as your task list, we don't recommend that, but just putting it out there, think of that as your task list. Um, that's what we want this membership to be about. So, in your emails, you can have an email from an electrician saying, this is the issue with such and such, this is how you fix it. Or, you know, your actual task list. So, I say thing in the inbox, but think of your actual task list and what is in there. That's what the membership is. So, what we're doing, let me go through a bit of a list of things that will be included in the membership. Um, so there'll be there are at the moment monthly Q&As. We do that. I've got a bit of a list here. I'm trying to do this off script, which is not very normal for me. So we've got monthly Q&As. We have a social wall in there. So what we want to do as part of that is run interviews. So we do want within the membership, we want people coming in that are skilled. So things like we want electricians in there. So if you do have an issue, you can ask an electrician, you can put something up and an electrician will answer it. We want all trades in there, plumbers, whatever, carpenters, whatever. We want accountants in there. Brings me to my first thing. Within the membership, we run interviews. So our first interview is actually on Friday with Sasha from Axion, who's an accountant. So we'll be going over things like what should you be doing, in the lead up to 30th of June? What should you have already done? What should you do knowing, that things might be tough 30th of June this year? What can you do now going into 30th of June next year so you don't have this same issue every single year where you have to pull everything together and it's May before you get your tax return done? You know, that's what we're speaking to Sasha about. We want financial planners in there. We want home maintenance people, divorce lawyers. So I'm really proud of the work we do at Life Balance Essentials. And I am open and honest enough to say that the most disappointed I've ever been when dealing with clients has been clients that have gone through divorces. Um, and just in the last 6 months, I've really been able to get to know some really good people in the divorce sector who genuinely understand what a client goes through when they're going through a divorce. These people we want in the membership because we want people to come in and say, I'm having this struggle. What should I do? This is what the whole thing is about. It's all things life admin, and we want you to have a space. And even if you don't come onto the social wall with things like divorce issues, that makes sense. But you'll have the contacts in the membership to go, oh yeah, yeah, maybe I can, you know, um, contact that person directly and they might be able to help, give you some suggestions, that sort of thing. The whole thing is all based on life admin. We want experts in AI. If they can come in and give you some practical ideas on how to improve processes and things like that. Plus, as I say, we run interviews. So this is all in the membership: interviews, social wall, Q&A sessions. I want, gosh, if I could have teachers, nurses, doctors in there, counselors. Um, even with counselors, like I'd love to be able to have a place where, like, when you all of a sudden decide or figure out you need to see someone, it's really actually hard to get into someone. So to have someone like a counselor in there going, hey, try this, this could be a really good step to get into, a psychologist, a counselor, a social worker, whatever it is you might need. It'd be fabulous to have people like that in there. Giving out, what do you call them? Giving out options of people you can speak to, free services, that sort of thing. Florists. Oh my gosh, imagine if you have a florist in there. I don't know about you, but whenever I tried to buy flowers, I just don't know which flowers to buy. How good would it be? What sort of flowers should I buy for this particular occasion? Who do I buy the flowers from? Okay. That's the social wall is really, really, and this is why I'm thinking community, right? Because it's a huge thing. It's a huge part of the membership. But we want anyone in there to do with life admin. Also in there, we'll have our challenges. So we'll have the Inbox Detox Challenge, which just to give you about a bit of background, that, and this is where I really need to think about it. The Inbox Detox Challenge is going to stay in there for the founding members. So the first 100 people will be the founding members, and that's going to stay in there for free. And we're going to improve on that and promote it. And ultimately, that will be sold as a separate item in itself. It's so intense, the Inbox Detox. But what we want to do for the founding members is introduce any new challenges as well. So that's also in there. So challenges, templates we'll have in there, and basically we leave templates up to the members. You tell us what you want. It could be a moving checklist. It could be like a daily schedule type thing, a weekly schedule, whatever it is you want. So that's what's in the membership. Now, okay, to just say why we're doing the membership, as I mentioned before, we've worked with clients with one-on-one with clients for the past 12 years. The reason I'm doing this, in the last 18 months, we've had more inquiries than ever. And these aren't necessarily from people that can afford the one-on-one services because they are high end, we're in client inboxes all the time. Like the service we provide one-on-one is, it's not a low cost option. So, but we're getting inquiries from so many people that really, it's just I'm starting to realize there's a huge overwhelm there from people, and these are people that are contacting us. These aren't people thinking about it, Googling it, trying to figure it out for themselves. So I really feel there is a need out there for something like this. So literally, for $200 a year, people can come into the membership community. I'm liking the word community. Anyway, people can come in and they have access. So they can put a question up. All right, if we don't have someone there that can answer it or is answering it, I will answer it, worst case. And this is a way that I'm able to help people in like the hundreds. Because I can't do this, I can't help people the way I want to with our high-end services to that level at such a low cost option. This is a way I can do it low cost, but still be able to assist people as much as I can. So you still do it yourself, but at least you've got the support there and you don't have to be thinking about it. You don't have to go, am I doing the right thing? Doing all the research. There'll be someone in there that can help you with it. So that's why we're doing it. I literally want to be able to help everybody that turns around and goes, oh, I could use a service like this. We want to be able to help everyone that does that. So I think that's everything. I hope that gives a bit of an idea on what is included. As you can see, this is why it's a bit of a struggle to decide what to call it. Like, yeah, is membership the right word? What should we be calling it? So I'm keen to hear your thoughts. I am going to chuck the landing page in the socials as well. Just, you may even take a look at that and go, maybe if you adjust this or change that. I'm really keen to hear it. This is a new thing. I haven't done anything like this before. So yeah, I'm really keen to hear ideas, suggestions, thoughts, and if someone can come up with that name, of what we should call this, it'd be amazing. So yeah, really appreciate your help. TIA.